guy has a new project going on, and they are something to behold, buddy. Kenny Cox and the Kapo Kings.
Up that 65 Chevy and I pulled it down the drive. Think my dog is as happy as me, I could tell by the look in his eyes. Headed up Route 64, I can't hardly wait to be sitting on the front porch in that swing. I see that old house on the hill, man, things still look the same. Where my granny and grandpa lived, it's where my daddy was raised. My father, he was a simple man, a preacher born to be. But there wasn't a time if I'd have got out of line, he wouldn't have been me crossed his knee. 'Cause it don't matter none about where you're from, or what you listen to. Just pull up a chair and sit right there, you'll fall into a groove. And the food you're smelling, I can't be telling my secret recipe. Sitting on the front porch in that swing. Come on. There are nights when the moon is right, you can walk out on that porch. You'll hear things sitting in that swing's gonna bring back years before. I still hear my grandpa slapping, tapping on his knee, sitting on the front porch in that swing. It don't matter none about where you're from, what you listen to. Just pull up a chair and sit right there, you'll fall into a groove. And the food you're smelling, I can't be telling my secret recipes. Sitting on the front porch in that swing. I'm sitting on the porch in that swing. Good evening, Hickory. Hey, man, we bring something from South Florida, man. Great to see our South Florida friends, the Gator Bone Trio. I love those guys, and bringing our kind of Florida groove to you guys again this year. There's a fella down there by the name of J.J. Gray. I'm sure some of you know who J.J. Gray is, but we love him, man. And you got a song called Mississippi. Anybody from Mississippi here? No. Good. We're going to talk about them all evening. Come on, boys. blue skies and dragonflies. Muddy Creek, Lord, set me free. Well, good things are going on there in Mississippi. Well, good things are going on there in Mississippi. Don't it make you feel good there in Mississippi? People driving and waving hey in my car as I'm passing by. I can smell them barbecue grill all firing on the 4th of July. Well, good things are going on there in Mississippi. Well, good things are going on there in Mississippi. And don't it make you feel good there in Mississippi? Good things going on here in Pennsylvania. Every year we got good things going on here in Pennsylvania. Well, everybody move, everybody groove, everybody let it all hang out in Pennsylvania. Everybody move, everybody groove, everybody let it all hang loose in Pennsylvania. Well, 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 everybody move, everybody groove, everybody let it all hang loose in Pennsylvania. Well, everybody move, everybody groove, everybody let it all hang loose in Pennsylvania. Here in Pennsylvania, here in Pennsylvania, here in Pennsylvania, here in Pennsylvania. So one day I was sitting around the house and this song wrote me. I didn't write it, that's for sure. It wrote me. A song I wrote called Battle Burns. I've never been to war. I know several people who have. And you know, whether you believe in it or not, man, there are people who do and die for it. Song I wrote called Battle Burns. Yesterday when I was young, felt the beat of the battle drums, did the things that I was told, fought the wars and then I sold my soul. conscience has no face or name. Ain't got no time for guilt or shame. Yesterday I lost my friend, and tomorrow we will go and fight again. And I will follow you down to the muddy river banks and wash away my sorrows and give the Lord my thanks. When they laid me down to the bottom of my grave, as I prepare to meet my Maker, pray the Lord my soul to take. Ever since the days of my return, the war is gone, but the battle burns. Whiskey has become my friend. Guess I dug myself a hole to hell again. Sing. Now I'm down on my knees, down on my knees. Now I'm down on my knees, down on my knees. Now I'm down on my knees, down on my knees. Now I'm down on my knees, down on my knees. I will follow you down to the muddy river banks, wash away my sorrows and give the Lord my thanks. When they lay me down to the bottom of my grave, as I prepare to meet my Maker, pray the Lord my soul to take. Yesterday when I was young, I felt the roar and the beat of the battle drums. Right on, gang.
Right on, catch it, Tom.
So, fellas, I'm sure sometime, you know us guys, man, we can get, especially guys that don't have much hair to take care of anymore, we can get in and out of a shower and be dressed to go somewhere in about 4 minutes flat. Wrong? Well, you got plenty of hair over there, Zach. I don't know. Yeah, you got plenty of hair, you son of a bitch.
Sense a little jealousy up here.
But sometimes we got to sit around and wait on our better halves, and it's always worth it, of course. But, when you walked into the room, you whet my appetite. All that I could think about was keeping you awake at night. And the perfume smell that you're wearing so well is bringing me to my knees. And loving you is all that I want to do. So come a little closer to me. I can't control myself. I can't control myself. And baby, I'm really not amazed at the way I behave whenever I'm alone with you. Controlling myself is something that is hard to do. Friday night, I'm dressed to kill. And showtime is starting round 9. But she's running round trying to leave the house. She's always just a little behind. She's giving me that look and I know that I'm gonna be real late. She had to do what she had to do and didn't even hesitate. She can't control herself. She can't control herself. And baby, I'm really not surprised by the look in your eyes whenever I'm alone with you. Controlling yourself is something that is hard to do. Control one, Timmy. I was blind. Loving you is all I wanna do all of the time. We can't control ourselves. We can't control ourselves. And baby, I'm really not amazed at the way we behave whenever we're alone. It's true. Controlling ourselves is something that is hard to do. You two control yourself. They can't control themselves. I said control yourself. I can see underneath all these chairs. You can't control yourself. Control yourself. Thank you guys so much, man, for letting me come out here and sing some songs, some true stories about you guys. I recently got engaged, man. Ha ha. I couldn't control myself, man. Yeah, I just recently got engaged, and man, my wife is pissed off about that. I'm just kidding, really. I met the girl of my dreams, like, you know, we all do when we pop that question, I guess you could say, and I wrote this song. I'd love to say I wrote this song about her, but I must have wrote this song in some sort of future site that I had, but it's a beautiful song that I wrote with Mr. Frank Serio. Give it up for Frank, man. He's doing it once again this year, folks. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Frank Serio and my buddy Verlon Thompson got in on writing some of the lyrics on this stuff. And anyway, it's a beautiful song, I think, man. Hope you guys like it. It's called Girl, You Got Me Gone. It was the 4th of July, took you for a ride down to Woodmill Creek. Fireworks were screaming. And in that low-cut dress, I must confess, was doing something to me. You had me dreaming. In that summer heat, it was plain to see what was happening. Well, I was falling. When that moonlight sand, I took you by the hand, pulled you closer to me, 'cause love was calling. Then I leaned in for a kiss. Turned your head and made me miss. Now, girl, you got me gone thinking what's going on, and I don't know what to do. You're sitting home at night waiting on Mr. Right, and he's right in front of you. You said you ain't ready to start something steady, and you don't want to lead me on. You got me gone. You got me gone. Later on, I was driving you home with the windows down. The radio was playing. Wind was blowing, you were talking to me, but I couldn't hear one thing you were saying. Oh, but your innocence just blows me away as I sat there staring. And I was hoping maybe, baby, someday that you'd start caring. If you'd open up your eyes, it would come as no surprise that, girl, you got me gone thinking what's going on, and I don't know what to do. You're sitting home at night waiting on Mr. Right, and he's right in front of you. You said you ain't ready to start something steady, and you don't want to lead me on. You got me gone. Girl, you got me gone. Girl, you're magic, but you can't make me disappear. Even though just a minute ago I know that I was here, but now I'm gone. Now, girl, you got me gone thinking what's going on, and I don't know what to do. You're sitting home at night waiting on Mr. Right, and I'm right in front of you. You said you ain't ready to start something steady, and you don't want to lead me on. You got me gone. Girl, you got me gone. 'Cause girl, you got me gone. Girl, you got me gone. It was the 4th of July, I took you for a ride down to Woodmill Creek. She said yes, y'all. Of course, I hit her with a blow dart first. She don't know what happened. She woke up with a ring on, and
Poison on the end?
Is there any red-headed girls in the audience today? Please identify yourself by raising your hand. Not a big I see we got. Well, I just need to know which way it came from. That's all. Just before I get into this song, I need to know which way it came from. I was married one time to a red-headed woman. Zach, yeah, good luck. No, man. At any rate, they're not that mean. I mean, you just have to agree all the time. That's all. If you just say yes, everything's cool. But I got a song out of it. It's called "We Go Together Like Cigarettes and Gasoline." Well, I knew she'd be a habit that was hard to break. days. Now you don't want to be around if a mood ain't right. She's an angel in the day, but the devil at night. Well, she's the craziest girl that you ever gonna see, but we go together like with cigarettes and gasoline. Cigarettes and gasoline. Well, the other night the cops showed up at my door. Got the knot on my head, I should have told the story. Well, I was tied up in handcuffs and hauled away. I spent the night in jail 'cause the bill I couldn't pay. I was broke, Bob. All because when she started drinking, man, the girl can get mean. But we go together like with cigarettes and gasoline. Cigarettes and gasoline. Come on, Timmy. You've seen better days. When she gets that way, you gotta watch her, man. Don't look now, she's got Patron in her hand. Well, the moral of my story is sad but true. When a woman like her puts her loving on you, you know it always starts out just having fun. Always, JP. And before you know it, man, I gotta run. Time to go, man. She's like a real bad drug, y'all, trying to get clean. But we go together like with cigarettes and gasoline. Cigarettes and gasoline. Cigarettes and gasoline. Let me stand next to your fire. Cigarettes and gasoline. Come on, baby, light my fire. Cigarettes and gasoline. Let me stand next to your fire. Cigarettes and gasoline. Cigarettes, gasoline. Thank you. That's a very, very painful song for me. Thank you for the clap.
Salt in it.
Give me a paper cut and squeeze lemon in it, JP.
Good times at good times. Having fun, eh?
Hey, listen, I gotta tell you, man, it's such a treat to come here and just celebrate and remember Sue, what a beautiful, beautiful person she was every year. And I miss her. I'm sure everybody does. My beautiful friend Frank Serio, we got together and wrote this song with Sue probably just a few months before her passing, and this was such a treat to be able to sit down and do this with these guys. And a song called "Kiss Me Like a Stranger." When I met you, I was wild, full of anger. Came along and changed them both. And now I wonder what has happened to my angel. All that's left is just a ghost. Whispers in the dark so gentle to my ears. Sweet traces of your smile seem to have all but disappeared. Haven't seen them in a while. Let's go back before you knew my name, and all those sparks turned into flame, and all was done for love and danger. Kiss me like a stranger. Like a freight train, we hit the ground running. Flash of lightning shining through. Then from up behind, we never saw it coming. Whatever happened to me and you? Memories of the past still linger in my mind. Now it all seems like a dream. In the wake of all the years we left behind, this empty house is all that's left, it seems. Let's go back before you knew my name, and all those sparks turned into flame, and all was done for love and danger. Kiss me like a stranger. You know it's now or never for us, girl. Just you and me against the world. So let's go back before you knew my name, and all those sparks turned into flame, and all was done for love and danger. Kiss me like a stranger. Thank you, guys. I gotta say, man, I gotta give it up for the band here, man. We've never played together, so we just kind of threw this thing together. My other band, Big Sky, couldn't make it up this year, so I had to come up and do this. I gotta give it up for my man JP Hoover over here playing bass, a harmonica player, guitar player by trade, and I threw him into the fire on bass this evening. Thanks, JP. And of course, you guys gotta know Timmy Higgins, my man that plays everything, including the kitchen sink. And I like your hat, Timmy. You wear a mean hat. And Damon Carlton's back here playing drums for us, man. Thank you so much for listening to us today. It is such a real treat to be here and to play for you guys as always, man. And yes, I'm Kenny Cox. If you didn't know, I was sit-in for him anyway.
You look just like him.
Yeah, Kenny's a lot shorter than me. Well, thank you so much. That makes me feel so much better. Even though I do have a complex about my height and everything, you know, I look around and I see really good-looking tall dudes running around here, and fortunately my fiance's not here because I kind of feel bad, but she's a beautiful person. She takes good care of me. If I have a bad day and I go in from a bad day of feeling like somebody's made fun of my height or something, I go in and my beautiful wife has made her and got me a back rub ready, and she draws me a really nice hot sink.
Don't let the drain go.
Thank you, Damon. I was waiting for that.
That's small.
Yeah. Drop the ball. Yeah. Man, I'm going to get out of here, and thank you guys once again for hanging out with us today. We're going to be back tomorrow, of course, and look forward to seeing all the great acts tonight. Yeah. Wings. I wrote this song with Frank Serio about, you know, I looked into Frank's eyes. We were singing a song one night, If I Had Wings, and I got home that night. Me and Frank were sitting at the dining room table, and I just looked into my friend's eyes, and I knew that he'd do anything he could if he could go find Sue, you know, whatever it took. And we're gonna play fiddle on this. And so anyway, I started thinking about this song, If I Had Wings, you know, if Frank had wings, what would he do? Can I get a little less monitor with this guitar? If I had wings and I could fly, tell you what I'd do. I'd leave this earthly world behind and I would look for you. And I'd search high till the end of time for you to be with me. That is what I'd do if I had wings. If I had wings, I'd drift away to where the angels are, just to hear your fiddle play out there among the stars. I'd sail right through the skies of blue just to hear you sing. That is what I'd do if I had wings. And it would be forever you and me. Above the clouds of beauty we would see. And nighttime it could never come too soon, 'cause it would be just you and me and the moon. If I had wings, I'd soar above the sorrow and the tears, fly right through the gates of time and make them disappear. I'd take you back to Avalon and make you my queen. That is what I'd do if I had wings. And it would be forever you and me. Above the clouds of beauty we would see, and nighttime it could never come too soon. It would be forever you and me. Above the clouds of beauty we would see, and nighttime it could never come too soon. 'Cause it would be just you and me and the moon. Thank you guys so much, man. Kapo Kings. We'll see you guys tomorrow.